Hey, this is Barry Tefera, and you're watching our first touch masterclass at Joga Benito Forever. The drill is very simple, but it's great for players of all skill levels. You want to kick the ball straight up, count the seconds from the impact of the ball, and as it comes back down, you want to keep juggling it. Once you do that, you want to multiply the amount of time it took by 5, and that will give you the total speed of the ball as it's coming down in meters per second. So if you kick the ball up for 5 seconds, round trip is going to end up being 25 meters per second, which is roughly the same speed as the average EPL long ball. So let's take a look at Neymar and his national team teammates doing a first touch challenge. This ball is 35 meters in the air. You can see Richarlison struggling. And then here comes Neymar. Obviously, fantastic player, fantastic touch. So if you don't have a drone, what you can do is you can just kick the ball up and use time to figure out the height of the ball as it's coming down. Now, it's not just the Brazilians that do this. Maradona had an iconic warm up where he did the same thing. Kicks it up, keeps it juggling. And in the newer age, one of the new players, Ryan Cherky, just unbelievable talent. 7 seconds, traps it dead. So that's coming in about 35 meters per second. So all you have to do is kick the ball straight up, count the amount of time it takes, and then trap it. Ideally, you keep juggling it instead of trapping it dead on the ground. That way, you can develop the habit of not just trapping the ball straight at your feet. In real game situations, you're going to want to take a touch towards space. So juggling the ball when it comes back down at this rapid velocity will help you do that and help you develop that skill set. And it's great for progressions. You can work your way up. You can start off at 3 seconds in the air, then go to 5 seconds in the air, work your way up to maybe 10 seconds in the air. And by that time, you should be developing such a great touch that you're even able to intercept passes and get in front of passes that weren't even meant for you. Another thing is if it's a rainy day and you're inside, you can use a tennis ball. You can throw it up and do the exact same thing. This doesn't rely on mass. So any ball of any size, multiply it by 5, the amount of time it takes to go up and down, multiply it by 5, and you'll figure out the speed in meters per second. If you want freedom units, you can multiply it by 11 instead of 5. Now, the way we get this formula, we use conservation of energy. Really briefly, this isn't a physics lecture, but we use the potential energy of the ball at the top of the arc where it kind of hangs before it starts coming down. At that point, the velocity will be 0. So we'll use that for the potential energy. And then it's going to be equal to the kinetic energy when the ball comes back down. So the masses divide out. You've got gravity times height equals 1/2 velocity squared. Height ends up being this formula right here. Like I said earlier, the velocity at the top of that arc is going to be 0. So all we care about is the 1/2 gravity times time squared. So we're assuming it's 0 at the top. You plug this second half of this formula into this formula right here. That's what this is. We divide everything out and we take the square root. You end up with velocity times gravity. Velocity equals gravity times time, which, if you know the units, makes complete sense. But we don't know how long it takes to get to the top of the arc. So what we do instead is we time the entire motion of the ball from its first impact all the way back down, and then you divide that by 2. So that'll give you'll end up trying to multiply time by 4.9, just call it 5. That'll be roughly equal to what you need. That's what you want, because the important thing is the progression, is developing the touch and tracking it getting better. If you just kick it up and have no idea how long it's in the air, you're kind of just guessing that your touch is getting better. When you're able to incorporate time, you can make this a real drill and track your progress, and you'll see the results in the film, on the field. So that's everything. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. This is Joga Benito Forever. The game was made to be beautiful. See you on the pitch.
Boa noite, povo que é